Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your weekly love reading for this week of December 1st to the 7th. Keep in mind that time is fluid, Leo, and stick around towards the end. I will be getting each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you for the week. So let's see what your overall energy for love is, Leo. And we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So you may actually already be doing that around this time. It is the holiday season, finding ourselves reminiscent over childhood, things along those lines. There could have been a specific way that you grew up or was raised that is influencing or kind of oozes into your romantic love life. And that definitely does happen very frequently. So you are being called to forgive, to heal, and to let go so your love life can ascend. So if there has been any type of resentment or issues with parental energy or just the way that you were raised or brought up, it is time for you to finally release that because it is actually going to benefit your love life. A lot of the times there are connections with different areas of our lives that coincide together. And this week they are bringing up that your growing up energy has influenced your love life and it is time to heal it and expand. So there could be some family dynamic situations happening this week for you. So pay attention. It could be involved in your love life. It could be separate because it is trying to expand that area of your life. We also have numbing with family, there it is, and grief. Yeah, so there was some type of belief system and there was some type of self-worth energy that was connected to your family growing up that is taking ahead this week to be released towards your love life. So a lot of the times when this type of energy comes through, the universe is saying, all right, it's time for us to really let go of this. And family is being brought up twice here, and that was very rare when you have a double word play on that type of word. That's not a word that's used very frequently in Oracle, but it's coming in for you. So if you have had any drama or issues with a mother, a father, a grandparent, a sibling, this is directly connected to you expanding your love life around this time because something caused you to numb your energy, to close off, to not be that open, to not be that faithful that things will work out here for you. Now, some of you Leos already have a family and there is going to be an emphasis on healing issues in this dynamic this week. So if you've been hoping and praying that there was some healing between you and your daughter, your son, whatever the case may be, you may definitely receive it this week. And it could be a together type of thing. If you are married, you may find that is helpful to the connection. But there is something about healing with family that is really important for you this week connected to your love life. Let's see what else you got going on. You have a flyer coming through with the Empress. There it is. This is, quote unquote, the parent of the tarot. This would be the mother figure. So that's your overall energy for love this week. And that's where I feel like there could have been something in your childhood where you just didn't feel as valued. You didn't feel that important. And as we grow up, we transform those experiences into ways of being. And I feel like there is an emphasis on like self-worth. What's coming your way is the Hermit. So Leo, I've actually gotten this for you not that long ago. It looks like you are very strongly in Hermit mode. But what happens in Hermit mode? You find healing. Your influence for the week is the Four of Swords. Yeah. Leo's like, I'm going to do nothing right now. I'm going to focus on my healing. I'm going to focus what needs to be released. And a lot of you are doing some introspection, figuring out like why. You may be asking yourself, why am I like this? Why don't I trust people? Why do I get jealous? Why do I feel the need to do this? Why do I feel the need to do that? There could be certain things that you are really trying to figure out in your own energy. What's unexpected for love this week is the Seven of Wands. Your advice is the Three of Cups. So your advice is to share your love with others. And your outcome is the Magician. Beautiful. So whatever's happening for you this week, that is probably happening in solitude, with the Hermit and the Four of Swords being here, I do feel like it is going to indirectly do something to your love life in the following weeks. Because there is something that you're releasing that has been Seven of Wands. You see how this person has a block in front of their heart with that one wand they are using to defend their position. There is something around the heart that is being unblocked this week, and it starts from inner child healing. And a lot of the times, inner child healing is not easy. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of reflection and accountability as well. So let's clarify this here for you, Leo, because it looks like there's just an emphasis on healing. You're being advised to share your love with others, or at least be open to like dating, things like that. And with the Magician as your outcome, you are more in alignment to creation, to manifesting what you want or who you want and need from love. All right, if you have a family and things have been crazy, chaotic, this is going to be a really good week for settling down that energy. Let's clarify the overall energy with the Empress. We have the Justice card. Yes, so balance is being restored. It's like a divine intervention type of energy. If there is like a passed on loved one of yours that is or was part of your family, possibly was even like part of your growing up or things like that, or certain things you had to heal, this angel may even be bringing the current energy a divine intervention. On the Hermit, with what's coming your way, we have the Star, so you're going to find it. You're going to find what's needed to unlock your energy. In the Hermit's lantern is the Star. So symbolism in the tarot, the Hermit is looking for the Star card. So the fact that that is the clarification on the Hermit, you are finding the healing that's needed for your heart to manifest true love, grand love, divine love. Wow. Okay. Four of Swords with your influence to the world, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. So your healing, your relaxing, your solitude days are coming to an end with the world, and with the Ace of Cups coming in, it does look like you are so much more open to love, so much more open to giving chances, so much more open to expansion of a relationship than you were before. Some of you, if you have wished to get pregnant, you may definitely get pregnant around this time. On the Seven of Wands of what's unexpected, we have the Devil and the Seven of Cups to the Six of Cups. Yeah, so you're figuring out, Six of Cups would be the past. You're figuring out, cutting through the fog, cutting through the confusion of the Seven of Cups and the Devil with all those hard, difficult lessons and energies, and you are figuring something out. And some of you, it doesn't necessarily fully have to do with you. It may have to do with you going over or reminiscing over an experience you had. And a lot of the times when we go through traumatic experiences, they do one or two things. You either feel like you can't escape it and it's haunting you in your mind, or your mind totally pushes it to the back and you never think about it. And you almost even like forget. So there is something that is being remembered or being brought about into your energy to have a final release. And it looks like you're going to manifest some really good love from it. And I would rarely say blocks are released from love life, because a lot of the times love life and relationships are one of the ones that get the most difficult obstacles. But this week, something's happening. Something is definitely happening, and it starts with your own energy. On the Three of Cups with your advice, we have the Tower to the Six of Pentacles. So be open to be surprised, because you may be actually surprised that you have manifested something here, right? The Empress gives birth. If you are not wanting to be pregnant or wanting to be fertile, You could absolutely find yourself metaphorically giving birth to a new creation, a new manifestation, a new relationship, and it may definitely be surprising. So your advice is to be open to surprises in your love life. And your magician outcome with the Two of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So you do not see this expansion coming with the Two of Swords to the Eight of Wands. A lot of you this weekend will end off with some type of conversation or some type of new offer with the Ace of Cups. I do feel like for some of you Leos, you may actually feel more, what's the word I'm looking for, confident in making moves or accepting action that's taken towards you. Let's see, on the Eight of Wands, we have the Two of Pentacles, so decisions on decisions with the Fool. So as you break through the hurt, the pain, what's needed to be healed, what's needed to be reflected on, the universe has a gift for you in your love life, whether that be Ace of Cups, a new person, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, so this double family energy with pregnancy. And or if you are in a relationship, there could finally be that level of healing that was needed. When I do energy work for people one-on-one and they ask me, well, how do I get our relationship to be healed? Like, what do I do? How can I help this person? I tell them, heal yourself. Focus on healing you. And you'll see, once you do that, the reflection of your inner healing will start to play out in the relationship, especially if the relationship is meant for you. If it's not, you may get to your new healed state and find out and realize, like, what am I doing with this person? And then you align yourself to that newly healed vibration you're sitting in. So this is what I have here for you, Leo. I really like this type of spread because it shows not only that you are expanding your love life, expanding the either like the type of people you meet, the type of people you come across, or the type of person you will. I do want to say as well, you could absolutely, if you don't want to get pregnant, I would wrap it up or make sure you're careful this week because there's a lot of fertility vibes going on. But I also do feel like if you are meeting new love around this time, you may actually have or meant to bear a child with this person. So in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your birth chart, we have Aquarius, Virgo, strong Libra here, Scorpio, Gemini, Aries, and Capricorn. So let's see all the way from Aries to Pisces, each zodiac sign's feelings and actions towards you, Leo. We have Aries. I love you unconditionally, and the stars. So Aries is hoping and wishing for healing between the two of you. This resonates very strongly with the reading. Aries wants to have healing. They want to have hope restored. They love you unconditionally, and they want to see how you two can be in your newly healed state. Some of you wish fulfillment coming in from an Aries. Next up is Taurus. The timing just wasn't right for us, and the Hanged Man. So Taurus feels stuck on this connection. They feel like the timing wasn't right for the two of you in some way, shape, or form. And they're a bit stuck on what to do. Possibly not really over you. And with the Four of Pentacles, although they are stuck on what they feel, they're pretty stubborn and closed off in general. So it could be difficult for you to read a Taurus this week. They feel like possibly they're not ready. Next up is Gemini. I know I messed up everything, and the Lovers. So Gemini wants to have a reconciliation. They know they messed up everything between the two of you, but with the Lovers coming in, which is Gemini's card, either a strong reconciliation or Gemini presenting you with a choice to make, Nine of Swords, that could be met with some stress. So either this Gemini is a very stressful individual or the choice they're presenting to you could cause you some overthinking. Next up is Cancer. I look for you everywhere, and the Empress. So Cancer values you very strongly, but they're also putting effort into themselves. They look for you everywhere, indicating that they feel like they're possibly could run into you. And with the Page of Pentacles, there it is. I feel like Cancer is hoping that they run into you in the physical. Others of you, I feel like a Cancer may reach out by week's end or into next week, because I did clarify with a plan to see you in the physical, or possibly if you already have a plan with a Cancer, they may like remind you or ask if like you're still on with the plan, something like that. We have Leo, I feel you leaving me behind, and the Wheel of Fortune. So fellow Leo feels like things are changing, that you're forgetting about them, that you are not giving them as much attention or admiration. And with the Wheel of Fortune to the Emperor, fellow Leo feels the need to stand their ground and make sure that you do not leave them behind. So you may be this Leo, or this could be the Leo towards you. Take which way you want to take this. But there is a shift in destiny between the two of you, and one of you is meant to step up. Next up is Virgo. We need to let each other go, and the King of Swords. So cut off energy coming in from a Virgo. Some of you, a Virgo has cut off the connection, or you cut off the connection and it pissed off a Virgo. King of Swords, stern, harsh words, but with the Ten of Cups there, you two could share a family together or just have some type of dynamic within each other that I feel like could be causing a sense of silence or questioning the relationship. Next up is Libra. I know that I crossed the line with you and the Two of Swords. So Libra is indecisive. They're uncertain of how to heal or how to fix things with you. And with the Six of Pentacles here, I feel like a Libra does want to restore balance in the connection that is very in tune with their energy. But they're indecisive on how to do so. They don't know how to heal with you or how to regain balance with you. They may attempt to do something this week, but it may not be much. Scorpio, I bury myself in work to forget you, and the Seven of Pentacles. So it could be a waiting period between you and a Scorpio. If you two are together, it could just feel like things are going slow or things aren't really being talked about here yet. Others of you, separation and waiting period between a Scorpio, a lot of confusion, and or Seven of Cups, possibly may even be having dreams of a Scorpio. But you may just feeling impatient and confused with a Scorpio this week. Next up is Sagittarius. I want to feel that way again, and the Queen of Cups. So Sagittarius has deep feelings for you. They care about this connection. They care about you in general as well. And with the Queen of Cups or the Six of Cups, there it is. They want to show you that they care about you. They want to feel that way again. You may get some I miss yous, I love yous, or some type of like emotion from a Sagittarius this week. Next up is Capricorn with I want you and the Seven of Swords. Could be dealing with a Capricorn who has difficulty with showing their feelings with the Seven of Swords. They want you, but they could come through in, they could come through stressful. Some of you just don't trust a Capricorn. Or Capricorn may be an attention-seeking energy, like they know they want you to a certain degree. All right, why is this here? Judgment. There could have been an attempt for a second chance between you and a Capricorn that like just didn't work out. And I feel like Capricorn still wants you, but they feel defeated by this connection, almost like they feel the need to avoid the connection and possibly hopes that you'll want another chance with their distance. Aquarius, I'm starting to understand our connection, and the Queen of Pentacles. So Aquarius is very focused on themselves, their money, their career, their finance, their stability, but they do want to feel stable and give that stability to you as well. And with the Three of Pentacles here, a reach out coming in from an Aquarius, an opportunity to collaborate. Some of you, if you're in a relationship with an Aquarius, you two may like move in together or just have more stability in the connection. Aquarius is starting to understand what they feel about you, and they want to create more stability and a stronger foundation with you, Leo. And lastly, we have Pisces. We both know I'm not the one for you, and the Devil. So too much toxicity or issues between you and a Pisces. They're indicating you both know that you two are not meant for each other. But with the Page of Cups here, you two could just decide to like still stay friends or something like that. But definitely, possibly romantic energy may not be the greatest with Pisces, at least for the week, and or maybe for a long time for some of you. They still want to be friends or like still have like good vibes between the two of you, but it looks like this connection could have been like toxic, manipulative, or just brought out some issues inside of either of you or both of you. So let's make sure everyone's out here for you, Leo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, Leo, thank you for being here and for watching. I love each and every one of you out there. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you do not miss a reading. And I'll talk to all of y'all very soon. Bye now.